What up, what up? I'm pretty excited. The scale is moving. Just go eat what you know you should eat. Don't get distracted. Good morning. Oh, that's fuzzy. Hang on, let's move the camera till it gets better. Gonna get straight. Oh, that's clear. Let's not move it. Can't flab it. Let me see. So that's us this morning. So 168. So we're coming back down from 172. I will take it. Well, you saw the scales going down, so that's a good thing. We'll see how it keeps going and what it does. Anyway, it's going to be a boring day. So my co-director, Suzanne, she had to go out of town with her husband, but it's just today. She'll be back tomorrow. But when she ain't around, it's like, because she and I talk throughout the day about a lot of stuff. And anyway, so it's kind of sad without her. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm excited about this scale. It's only 9:30. My stomach's growling a little bit, so I'm going to pour on the water because I don't need to eat. I do leave today at 12:30. I'm going to go talk to another supervisor. She's newer, and she's been working with my nurse that works with her, but I'm going to go give her the spiel of what healthcare home is. And she is a supervisor of a really, really cool program that our center does. We work in the school, not we, but she's a supervisor and she is a caseworker. And so kids who have behavioral issues, kids they are, maybe on the verge of being kicked out of the school, kids just, what they do then is they have a classroom setting with the teacher, and then there's multiple caseworkers and people sitting around with them, and I'm excited to see it. But a teacher comes in and teaches these kids. They're all different ages. Today it's an elementary school. I don't know what an elementary school age is because I went to a school that was 1st through 8th grade, so I don't understand the numbers. But anyway, so it is an elementary school, and so what they do is then they, like I said, they have a classroom setting, and there's workers around, and so if a kid gets aggressive or has anger issues or whatever, they can talk to that kid and be like, why did you do that? Let's talk through your feelings and work through what's going on, and well, this is what you could do instead. So it's pretty cool. All the kids eventually, they graduate and get to go back into the classroom. So it's just trying to catch them before it escalates and gets too bad. And we also have therapists on campus. So if a teacher's in a classroom setting and she has concerns about a client or a kid, and the kid's told her something that the teacher feels like maybe they need to have some therapy, it's really good because the parents don't have to drive them to a therapy appointment after work or after school. There's therapists in the school, and it's not just, I don't know, when I was in school, our school counselors, they weren't like therapists, they weren't trained therapists. And so now these are trained therapists for specifically that work with kids. And so it's a really cool program. But today I go meet with that supervisor, and I think she might have been a caseworker first, but we're supposed to meet with each supervisor and just kind of explain the benefits of the program and what the program is and how we work together. And it's all about integration and prevention, and help if we can, if a child doesn't get their teeth examined ever so often, however, I think it's twice a year the state covers it, then maybe by meeting with the parent we can kind of prompt them to get that done. It's about preventing problems. So by getting them in that dentist, maybe they won't have as bad of teeth issues later on, or we can teach them about hygiene and brushing habits. And So anyway, it's really about that. It's about preventing health issues when somebody gets older, that for that population. But when it's an older population, it's about managing their health issues. So anyway, so I'm going to go talk to her today. But like I said, I'm so sad Suzanne's gone. It's going to be too quiet. I don't like that. Hey, so y'all know I make that home brew or the cold brew at home. Well, I think I need to cut back on that because it's a concentrate, and I'm just like today, so I'm gonna have to like somehow cut back on that. I'll figure it out. But I think I'm gonna try decaf when I go to Walmart. I'm gonna pick up some decaf and try making that and just see what happens. But anyway, yeah. So this morning I've had like all this excess energy. So I wipe down the break room, counters, and the coffee, and just bing, 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 going around filling up stuff, because y'all know that ain't me. I am all about that lazy life. So anyway, I had to find something to do because I had this energy. It's 10:40, and I'm like, all right, well, maybe I'll eat and see if that settles me down a little bit. So yesterday I cooked a 93% burger, and I cooked some pork chops. So I went ahead and gave myself one pork chop today too. So here's the pork chop. For sure needs salt. Anyway, so got that in my burger. There's my burger. Somebody asked me, how does it not get dry when you reheat it? It's dry. I just eat it. So, Terri just eats whatever last night Terri sends. So, I just keep water by me, and I just choke it down. And anyway, so here's my salad. So in the comments yesterday, one of you had mentioned that you take the G. Hughes Polynesian and you actually add some red wine vinegar or white wine vinegar or both. So I did that last night. So we're going to see how it tastes. And then I actually put a little bit with my rutabaga. Hang on. Okay, so anyway, so we tried it. So let's see what we think. I actually dipped last night at supper. I had some raw rutabaga, and I dipped it in there. It was really good. So, gives a good twang. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna eat. I'll visit with you weirdos later. I'll tell you how the thing goes when I talk to the lady. Bye. I got to come off get this caffeine worked out before I go talk to her, so I'm not blah, 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 blah. Bye. Hey, how you doing? Did you have a good day today? Today's my Thursday. I really had it was a good day, a really good day. I was talking to another supervisor this morning. I was cracking up because I was holding this piece of paper and my hand was just a-shaking. I said I had too much caffeine. He said, clearly. Well, so, I do that cold brew coffee. I just haven't figured out the right amounts for, hang on, I'm working on taking the sweater off. It's a little too hot. I thought I was cold, but I'm not hot. I'm not cold anymore. Anyway, so I went and did that meeting with that other supervisor, and that went really well. She was excited and had a bunch of questions. Now, y'all know I'm going to have to do this, so hold your horses. Where's my trash can? Anyway, she had questions, and it was a good meeting. Let me tell you about this random supper. So down in here, it's G. Hughes honey mustard dipping sauce. But here's the random part. I sprinkled in some of that salt and vinegar that you sent me salt and vinegar, shaker. The porking good. I'm like, this sounds like it'd be a fun kind of a, let me see. I love vinegar. I love that it does. There's just something fun about it. Whenever you eat it and you're just like, you feel that right back in here, that little twang. Anyway, so that's a fun dip. So that's raw sliced rutabaga and some dip. Let's see. I got my electrolytes here tonight. I kind of lollygagged on drinking it last night. Maybe if I chug it now, like a little kid. You ever been around a little kid and they're... And then they get this little purple mustache. Now, by George. Got those electrolytes in there. I brought out my, I've been using this. It's back to being a Greek cucumber salad because they were out of doggone zucchini. I was kind of sad. But I was eating this before and my weight was fine. So I've been putting this on my salads every day too. But with that. Now let me tell you about this hot mess. Hang on. Speaking of hot, ow. So what this is, oh, now don't be getting dizzy. Don't be getting vertigo. I was like, oh, it starts with an L. There is not even one L in vertigo. Do you ever do that? You're like, oh, I'm thinking of the word. It starts with, like we were trying to think of Jerry Lewis today. His name what's his name? And then I figured, somehow I kind of remembered Jerry. I was like, Larry? And then we figured out Jerry. And then we talked about him. And then finally I blurted out, Lewis! Jerry Lewis! So I was definitely slow at remembering his name. What was all that to say? I don't know what all that was about. Anyway, so there is chicken and pork in here. So I had one bag in my freezer left of chicken thighs. And so what I did was I had them in my Ziploc bag. And I beat them down. And then the pork, it was one of those pork country ribs with two of them. I beat the snot out of them. And then I pan fried them. And then, I covered them 4 minutes. Flipped them. Covered them 4 minutes. Got them all cut up into bite-sized pieces. Put the lid back on them for about 2 or 3 more minutes. And because the insides were not done. But by cutting them up, they got done. But yeah. So there's that. And, oh yeah, buddy. This one. So this past couple times, I've been doing 3 spins. And it's been a really good texture. I've been 3 spins on the sorbet. Well, today I did 2 spins on the sorbet and then 1 spin on the respin. I think I'll go back to 3 sorbet spins. But anyway, this is a strawberry and cream keto chow. Half of a strawberry and cream keto chow. And then other half is half of a serving of a strawberry protein shake. It's the Equip brand. But so half a serving of each. And like I tell y'all, just those full servings, they're delicious. Oh my gosh, if you don't have any trigger issues, a full one is fabulous. But if you're like me and you got trigger issues, half of a serving of keto chow might work better for you. And you might not even need another protein in there. Yep. So yeah, it's good. You could have a little more strawberry in it, but it's all right. So there you go. That's what my supper is. My buddy Angie called me, and she wants me to cut her hair off tomorrow. So I'm going to go after work. I'm just giving you a heads up for tomorrow. After work, I'm going to run home, feed the dogs. Yes, I'm picking on my toenails. I'm going to run home, feed the dogs, let them out, and then I'll run over to Angie's shop. Oh, I think we're coloring her hair too. So I'll see if I can remember to get some video of it too. But anyway, so yeah, so that's where's my tweezers? That's what's going on tomorrow. Work, and then Angie's hair. And I don't know what I got to do tomorrow at work. I'll have to find out when I get there. Suzanne will be back. Oh man, it was such a hard day without her. We just visit each other all day long, and not like visit like, hi, how you doing? She'll be working on some project and come over and be like, this doesn't make sense. I don't know how come they're doing this, that, and the other. And I'll be like, well, I could say that's how we always did it. So that's why we do it that way. I ain't saying we should have been doing it that way. I'm just saying that's the way we just always did it. Because she's real innovative. And so then she's like, and she'll go off and then she'll find a better way of doing stuff. But I'm just like, it's the way we've always done it. So that's how we do it. But anyway, so I miss her coming to my office today and telling me about stuff. And then me going to her and be like, all right, I've been doing it this way for 13 years. Do you know of a smarter, easier way? She's been an amazing addition to our team. Like she was under me, I think for 2 years. And then this position came open and I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Because she is so, we both want the best for the clients and for our team, but we just have different approaches. She's got that very business, head on straight, innovative thinker. And I'm just the one that goes around, whoa, 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 it's okay. Don't be upset. It's going to be okay. Now you just tell me all your problems. So I'm that person. But, and really, we need her kind of brain. I was doing it myself, but when I was by myself, my first supervisor, she was an extreme micromanager. I mean, like, I would almost have to ask her if I could go poop. And not literally, but almost. And she'd call me and be like, I need us to change this to this. Okay. So I'd be like, all right, guys, we're changing this to this. Or the nurse would be like, hey, can we do this? And I'd be asking that boss, like, can we do this? And she's like, how's it going to do? How's it going to be? What's it going to look like? How's it going to impact this program? How's it going to impact this problem? Nope, you can't do it. Okay. So anyway, my supervisor now is a little more hands off and not a micromanager. So it's kind of difficult because I'm not an innovative person. So I'm not one that's going to I'm a follower. So that's why I do great with micromanaging because, okay, Terry, I want you to do this, this, and this. You got it. But, Terry, see what's going to work best. And we need you to do this here. We need these results. Now you go figure out how to do it. No. So anyway, but Suzanne, that is her specialty. She's like, okay, you need me to get what? You need what to be done? Oh, yeah. Well, then we can blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, let's do what she says. But anyway, we make a good team, and she's smart, and I'm old, so we're good for each other. So, all right, well, I'm going to let you go now because I'm hungry, and I done talked enough, and I'm going to eat that rutabaga and watch some more of y'all's videos. I love you guys. Bye.